Generational wealth, that's the key. My parents ain't have shit, so that shift started with me.
Man, what's going on, man? It's your favorite university president, man. Shooter, but just call me Brandon, man. We're on first name basis. It's all G. You see, I got my partners with me, man. I got Don to the left of me. I got Trey at the bottom.
What up, what up?
Pause. And, you know, we about to kick it, man. Hey, you saw me pause trying to figure out how to, like, Trey's below me.
Yeah. But we here, man.
We back at it, man.
What a week. What
we
a
back
week
at
it
it, man.
was.
Hopefully, what a week it was. Hopefully you got the chance to go peep out our video on YouTube. If not, go to the Generational Wealth University YouTube page. We did our reaction to the mayhem known as GameStop. Mm-hmm. Yes, we know it's called GameStop, but we calling it GameStop. And AMC and all the other nostalgia of our childhood that just took flight, like MJ in the '86 dunk contest.
True.
You got Nokia that took flight, BlackBerry, AMC movie, all this shit that is like damn near was about to bottom out just took flight, and so we did a reaction to that, and you know, just pretty much capture what we thought, how we felt about it. And just kind of give a little insight about where the market could be changing to. And now it seems like it's bottomed out like a catfish. And we just want to kind of, you know, talk more about it. Dom has a great story that he wants to share about his time in holding prison on Robinhood. So we got some
got
to talk about.
It's got to roll.
I don't want to lead with that, man. I just want to ask you guys, man, how y'all guys doing, man? How was your day, Trey?
Hey, I'm good, man. Hustling day job and night job, bro. So just on the internet grizzly, as always. I definitely did drop some of my stock with AMC and Naked, and they really didn't blast off, you know what I mean? So I definitely ejected as scheduled. And left with not no wounds, but maybe just an experience. I wouldn't even say I lost a bag, or I think I was in maybe $70. And,
that's light then.
Yeah, I'm just playing. I don't really get in the game. I mean, I got that Robinhood app, and I would normally post my link in the bio or try and come up, but I think I'm going to slowly transition to another platform before they get called to Congress, and I got to explain some things. I don't think they're going to disappear. My gut tells me they're not going to disappear because I think the big players really liked it to be accessible on that platform. But I just can't really rock with somebody who say they're going to do something and don't. Or either, I mean, at the end of the day, we all have our agenda, right? But
right. Facts.
But I signed up for a terms of service, and I haven't really read it, so I'm not gonna lie. But I have a feeling you did something that either you wasn't supposed to do or shouldn't do, or something that was possibly illegal by turning off the switch.
Who really reads all that? All them, the 23 pages document that's like hella small that you got to blow up. Like, who takes the time out? But you're right, man. Robinhood is not going to bottom out. They're going to lose by what? 1,000, 2,000, 20,000 members.
They probably lose
1.6 billion people on Robinhood. Yeah, maybe at that, right? It's not really going to affect them. They still going to IPO this year. It seemed like Robinhood could be the scapegoat. They're not the only platform that stopped trading.
Yeah, hell no.
They have a stigma, and I don't know if you guys know it, but Robinhood, they just had this stigma of just like, oh, you're not a real trader, you're a Robinhooder. You know what I mean? And so it's easy to point the finger at the smaller guy, right? But you're right. On top of that too is like, y'all could have did something. Y'all could have approached this whole situation totally different.
Bro, I think they could have totally.
I appreciate the WeBull CEO and his words and how he approached it. Like he took it like a G. And when he spoke, when Don put that video in there, I knew I made the.
What'd you say?
I lost you for a minute there, Trey. You was like a little delay.
Oh, I know. You said you knew what? As soon as he spoke,
Your
you
mic,
knew what?
Oh, your mic's out. And so let's cut to commercial.
My mic is out? Y'all can't hear me?
It's a delay, dog. It's like a kung fu movie.
Oh.
We can hear you. It's still a little delay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just mute. I experienced this the other day when we was on. And I don't know if it's because I got a whole bunch of shit streaming and running over here in the house.
Yeah, that's exactly what you got. That's the reason why.
You know, I don't know if I got like 16 iPads moving right now. So is it still delaying or no?
There you're
It's
Gucci.
slightly,
It's
but
better.
your audio's better for sure.
All right.
But
Yeah,
back to
man.
to WeBull, you said you knew at that point you knew.
I knew I was doing the right thing by moving all my stocks over to WeBull. And personally, man, I've been and I was telling Dom this before the beginning of the year, because I have Robinhood and WeBull. This is not me saying, "Yo, F Robinhood, I'm making the jump." I've already had a WeBull account. I got money in that brokerage account. And I was telling Dom, I was like, dude, I just love the resources, the functionality of Webull and how I feel like I'm on a TD Ameritrade or what's my other one?
Tasty Works or
No. Charles Schwab. I just feel you just have that. You feel like an investor without paying all the investor fees, right?
Yeah.
When you sell and buy stock, right? And the resources, and I'm not gassing it now because of this whole back and forth, but there's a lot of good resources. As far as you can see, they had their IPO list program in Webull. So who's ever going to IPO this year, you can see the list. And then when they go IPO, you can bid off the list straight from one of the menu buttons. You can set alerts, which you can't do on Robinhood. You can do limit loss and all that stuff, but I like alerts. Like
You told me about that. That's what I want to look into. Was that like you can eject at a certain price?
Yeah, you can definitely stop, buy and sell. As you call it, eject buttons.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I be wanting to parachute out ASAP. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be sleep and be trying to play with some money over there. Because, bro, the way I was watching that little Doge last night, I showed up was on the TV like this. My wife was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Nothing." And as soon as I saw that bug get up to like 74 cents, boom, eject. You know what I mean? I wasn't waiting for 80, bro. I wasn't waiting for no dollar. I was like, all I need is 70. And that's something y'all taught me this week in Generational Wealth University. Was like, you can't get greedy. You just need to get to where you need to be, what makes you comfortable.
Facts.
And be ready to either, eject or be ready to lose.
Yeah.
You know? So, and I think a lot of people learned that this week with the GameStop and with the AMC and, all that stuff that was going. But I'm like you, bro. I text Brandon at 6 a.m. yesterday, like, bro, what's up with this Webull? I'm trying to put some money in there. Like, I was sweating him. He was not responding. And I was laying in the bed the whole time. Hey, bro, I was like, I had woke up at like 4:30, bro, to go to the bathroom, and literally was up. It was like, let me check out this stock stuff and see what's going on. And the numbers was moving. And I was like, shit, I need to get some money in here. And like a crackhead. And hit Brandon up, no reply, bro. I was downstairs taking out my driver's license, signing up for the Webull, doing the whole thing, bro, at 5 a.m. Like a crackhead. Like hey, remember we did the video and I said, I'm not going to miss this bus. I'm going to be at the movies with the popcorn. They say AMC, I'm with them. I'm in there, give me some Starburst. I'm bringing a Subway, a 40 bottle, and I'm going to sit down.
Subway. You
know what I'm saying? You know how we hit the movies. We're going to have a sandwich, a drink. When they be like, when you go with a date and they be like, let's get some popcorn. I'm going to be like, I already got the popcorn. Girl, we just go sit down. Give them your ticket. Let's go. I was gonna be ready. I told y'all I wasn't gonna miss that bus today.
Hey, that makes
Hey, I
me
was-
laugh.
And they done locked the whole movie theater down, bro. I couldn't believe them.
Hey.
I was so upset. They locked that movie theater so tight, took the posters down. What you say, Brandon? Bro, they took the posters out the window. It was just like the movie theater is sold. It ain't even a dollar movie no more.
I took all the marketing material out the window, fool.
Bro, you ain't even know it was a movie theater was there when I showed up.
Hey, you know the movie Soul, the Pixar
Yeah.
movie? They took the cloud of the black dude.
Yes. Bro, it was not going down. So,
Yeah, it's just dark
You
in there,
know.
fool.
so yeah, man, that's how I
Jamie
felt.
Foxx pictures.
That's how I felt yesterday, but it was a great experience. It was fun to watch. Like I said, I was up early, bro, and I felt like I was literally inside the Wolf of Wall Street. I was in the movie, and it's beautiful to see, man. I love disruption, and I think that all them people who was occupying Wall Street back in 2008 when the big banks made over everybody who lost their house and all of that, I think they like, damn, this is what we should have did.
Yeah. But
This
you
is
think about who's mad, right? It's all these rich billionaires, right? These are the same cats that don't know how to use Excel. So to see, you know it, man. These same cats that get like, Tiffany, make up that Excel sheet.
Bring me the spreadsheet. Can you mail me the spreadsheet? I got a meeting.
What is this? Can you
Hey,
give
and
me
what
one
does
of
this
those
column mean? What is this one? This column right here, H3CB. Which that's the final, right? Yeah, you ain't lying.
Hey, so they don't know how to use none of that. So now they like, wait. So you telling me I'm getting jammed up by a blog site? So not only are they getting money snatched from it, their ego is getting hammered. I mean, no rubber, getting straight mind blasted, right? And so they're looking at it like, yo, I need to call my powerful friends and let them know, hey, the money that you slid me under the table, we losing it to GameStop. A company that's about to bottom the hell out. We out here using billions of dollars. So I've never seen a group of people that make rules and regulations act so damn fast for anything until the last 2 days. Like,
Because everybody's money is tied up in it, man. All those people's money is tied up on it.
facts.
If they ain't there, their money ain't indirectly to that. It's indirectly to that shit, and
Facts.
they get pushed with the power of like, I'll tell them if you don't change this or figure something out, I'm gonna expose you. Or they don't say that, but they'll say, it's gonna affect all of us significantly.
Yes.
And you know what that means when they say some shit like that.
Yeah, it's gonna mess with us, all of us.
Yeah.
And you looking
The
like
lobbying,
hey, you
the
looking
lobbying.
like, nah, man, I know how to use Excel.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean? But I was
man.
Real quick. I was so I was on Twitter and I was just going down checking because it was hot, right? And so I was checking, and it was like every picture that had a problem with it was somebody that was like past our age limit. Or they just maybe they were young and they just got horrible genetics, but they just was old. And they was like, you can't make fast money in the market. That's why I got my 401k. And I was like, he's 60. You know what I mean? You got to do the mutual funds. And this is they missing the point. Like they literally peel back an onion of corruption. And yet you guys are defending like the whole market. It's like, I know y'all don't have a big bag in the market, so why are you protecting it? Obviously, if you're playing in it, you too, sir, are getting screwed. You know what I mean? Like to picture this. I'm gonna let you finish your point, but picture this, man, or just think about this. When America needed a stimulus check, they were fighting between $600 and $2K. Ultimately, we got $600 for those who qualified. That's $1.34 a day in a year. $1.34, you can feed an African. You know those commercials, right? They were literally fighting over $600, $2,000. Couldn't come to any agreement for what, 2 or 3 weeks? Then finally they just said, if I could give them 6. It took them 10 hours to sit down and like, hey, we got to lock this shit up. If that don't tell you that America don't give a fuck about you, I don't know. I mean, besides the racist shit that's going on, like this right here is like the money. They don't care, and people don't get it, and people will defend that shit, and it mind blows me every time, man. Like I salute what they did, and I hope they do more. I just hope I got the heads up so I can get in there and scoop up something like a ground ball and just let that motherfucker. What you say? Don't miss the bus. I'm gonna be right there with my first day fit on with the Jordans.
Backpack tight. Backpack. You know what I mean? Fresh outfit. I ain't even gonna wear this fresh outfit. I'm gonna just be here.
Man, I mean
He
that
said with
like
the backpack already.
Hey,
Well, I mean,
with the pink shirt.
I think, like you said, man, it'll be great if. I just hope that these guys who did take some bread, or the what is it, Wall Street Bets guy or organization company, whatever, the dude who's the head of that, who claimed he didn't get involved on CNN supposedly. I hope he takes some bread and maybe give it to some organization or somebody in need. I hope they take that and spin it and be a better, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we robbed from
some Robinhood type shit.
We really did the Robinhood, but we also
did the Robinhood.
We not only capitalized, we taught people, and then we also did this for people in need or something. I think that you can definitely have a better amplified message of what you got. You already kind of down one because you got the word bet in there, but I think, like you said, bro, it's cash, and there's always going to be a winner.
Cash money.
There's always going to be a loser. I mean, that's the whole point of Wall Street. In my opinion, it ain't just yes, it's opportunity. Yes, it's the ability to move forward or to provide opportunity for families and generational wealth, etc. But somebody is losing on one end. Somebody
got to take the L, bro.
And somebody is losing, whether you call it a deal, a steal, or making. I mean, when you get money involved, man, there's always going to be a loser. And I think that it's funny to see both partisanship, Republicans and Democrats, like agreeing that there has to be some regulation, there has to be some censorship. I mean, but then then you start talking about your beautiful First Amendment right, which is the freedom of speech. And nobody want to touch that. You either going to be Russia and China and regulate the internet, or you're not, and just watch it and either react or not. And that's really where we're at. We're, like, this is
Dom,
what I wanted to bring to your attention and wanted to speak to Dom, because I heard him on pre-show. He was talking about the Wall Street Bets Discord forum, because I did post that up in the Discord earlier. It was chaos. It was nuts, bro. Dom was like, I couldn't believe it, and they had it locked. I couldn't even talk. I think when I joined, they had like 25,000 people in there online. Like the Discord was not even working. It would stop. It would freeze, crash, and then boot, be back up. Dom, what was your experience in that Discord, man?
I mean, I had to refresh on this fiber network every 2 minutes. Because what was crazy is, like, as you research and stuff, this was one of those monumental trading days. So every minute was worth it and count. And I think the little dude thought that there was going to be a big push for Friday, when reality of it was hedge fund world took a huge L on Thursday morning, thinking that they were going to short squeeze right then and there. And the little dudes reached out to everybody on Facebook, reached out to everybody on Wall Street Bets, started combining people in there. This forum went from it went from like 600,000, now there's 6.5 million people in this forum.
24 hours.
There's 507,000 people right now in this forum live.
Just hanging out.
Hanging out, talking, hold the line. Bro,
that's what I'm telling you. When I got in there, bro, I thought it was a movie. I thought I was they was posting up the Wolf of Wall Street memes and GIFs, and I was like, yeah, man, push it. I would have been like AMC. I would have been typing that AMC so hard up in there, bro, because I was trying to push it too.
I was on AMC.
Hey man, it
But
was
Wall
nuts.
Street, yeah.
I don't think the
But the
government
hedge
can
funds don't
regulate.
realize either.
This is monumental because it's so much gray area. You take insider trading and literally be online and communicate to millions of people at one time to do one move, bro. You can't come back from that.
That's called control.
Your whole game is over. Your
And they
little
won.
game you created, you allowed the government to regulate for big guys to win, for the airlines to win, for the little Joes to be. They went from, like you said on the last video, they went from you guys are stop playing games and now playing stock games. This is not fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And it's scary. It's scary because imagine this: they won this whole week, and they got and the little guys got so much liquid funds right now. Next week it could be: are we still holding for GameStop, or are we finding another company we gonna fuck up?
Yeah,
and it was so bad.
You might as well just buy all the penny stocks, bro. You might as well take your little bread and just buy the Bed Bath & Beyond.
Like
all that.
But that's what the big guys have been doing for years. What people don't realize is that the internet has unlocked a whole cheat code, right? These hedge funds back in the day and probably never going to do this again, were legally binded to show their portfolios and show what they're doing. And this is how this came about. This dude, Kitty, what's his name? Kitty, they call him Diamond Hands. What's this dude's name?
The guy from Bets?
He had been talking. This is what started the whole GameStop. He had been talking about this a year ago on his from Wall Street Bets. He had been talking about, hey man, there's something fishy. Why are these hedge people like shorting this company? Like, we need to look at this long term. And finally, he saw like what they were doing at one point and was like, this is unacceptable. If you like video games, like, this is a good opportunity. If you buy, it's a low stock to buy right now.
Yeah,
and then
like
it's going to be more profitable exponentially if you hold. So that's what everybody was holding each other accountable. Imagine that's a hedge. This is literally one of the biggest hedge funds out there that's not regulated, that's owned by the people, that they can be like, you know what? You big people up in the government, y'all been fucking with us this whole year. We gonna find something else to fuck up unless you guys hear our demands. I mean, I would approach it like that if I had 6.5 million people that are all of a sudden in the stock, and then and then the funny thing is they use the government stimmy check on you. You give the money that, and they go, oh, by the way, we're gonna fuck you over too. That is insane.
That's scary,
and
bro.
So these and
you can't control it. No, that's the scary part. You can't control it. And then like, should you control it? You know, this really amplifies the Bitcoin, the Dogecoin. This amplifies all that digital currency because, bro, I traded the Dodge yesterday for the first time and on Robinhood, and I actually was able to see my liquid. Like, I cashed out, it was available. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I gotta wait till tomorrow. I gotta, and I think once they figure that out, bro, because I think that's what's next. I think that whole middleman of the brokerage, like, it's funny because I think Gary V was calling them like the boomers, and they invented this, the baby boomers and all these old heads. Like, those days is over. Like,
way over.
Bro, you.
And here's one thing I hated about Robinhood that I loved about WeBull. Robinhood forced this agenda to try to stay relevant and push the fact that they're the number one app on App Store.
Yeah,
I don't care right now.
No one cares.
Here's the thing. Right now, they're in fear right now because 50% of their customers were a part of the GameStop stock, whether they had one or they had 10,000. 50% of their customers are pissed off and they could potentially leave. You know what that'll do for a company that wants to IPO this year, where the funds are not there? It'll cripple them. So that's what they go on there. We're the number one app. We're giving the ability to let people trade and blah blah. Like and the fact that you put your CEO on there and his eyes are navigating on the computer screen. Come on, dog. Peace out.
Yo,
look,
yeah. Bro, you done, bro. Like you look real bad, bro. The
WeBull dude said it's super perfect.
Yeah, he
was like, look, I would love for everybody to do this, but we would go bankrupt.
That's all you got to say.
The volatility.
I will have more respect.
We don't have the funds. Yeah.
I will have more respect. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I was talking about it in the chat about the PR play that Robinhood was going to play. This is even before I even got the email in my that they sent out, the cover up. And then your man mentioning that they was going to do it. And then your man goes live on TV and he's just got the wandering eyes everywhere, stuttering, just unsure. And it's just like, it just solidified like, yo, you can't trust these people with your bread. No, you can't,
bro. And when it comes to money, bro, they going to protect their agenda. I'd rather you say, I got an agenda. I'm trying to be the biggest stock exchange for the future. And I can't go broke today, guys. I'm not going to allow my company to go broke.
Keep it a buck.
And we we knew that. We all knew that. We know that. You know, bro, it's off. The ticker is off. Hey, Dom, Guap said, Brandon said, bro, I was searching for not N-O. I didn't know if I was spelling it right. I didn't know what I was doing, bro. It was just gone. I said, yeah, man.
Share that real quick. So what he talking about? Like, this is no cap. So I wake up, and one of the first things I like to do, I give thanks, and then I check my app. I'll check the Robinhood, especially if I got plays pending. So I get up, man, and my daughter, she was on one all night, y'all. She was on one. So I barely got any sleep. So I'm halfway asleep, trying to open up my eyes like this, right? And I'm like, okay, I got the Nokia play. It was up $2.75. So I was like, cool. We should be anywhere trending between $2.15, possibly $3. I'm selling because I know in the morning things spike. So I jump on and I'm typing in, I'm on Robinhood and I type in NI, and you know how it auto-populates anything with those letters. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I mean, NO, excuse me. So I'm hitting it and I'm like, yo, did I spell it right? Am I tripping? So I back it up and I type in NI. And so what's my joint called? Nikolai pops up. And I'm like, yo, 45, we made it. We made
Bro, you
it,
was on the wrong bus. Your bus was going that way. The other bus, the bus you're supposed to be going on is on the corner. Going southbound, you going northbound, bro. You on the wrong bus.
Hey, he on the bus. He on the bus with his backpack tight. Like,
hey, bro, don't even know. He going to the bad school. He about to get dropped off at the bad school. He don't even know.
I'm on the bus like Tyrese was back in the day. Always Coca-Cola. Right? I'm geeking. I'm like, yo, we made it. And I'm looking, so my eyes are open. And I'm like, oh, that's not Nokia, right? So I'm going back and I'm hitting it. So I'm like, yo, Robinhood is tripping. So I jump over to WeBull because that's where my play is. I jump on a WeBull, and it's grayed out. I'm like, wait, what's going on? And it says suspended. And I'm like, bro, come on. Go back to Robinhood, and only thing you can do on Robinhood
how is that legal, bro? Like, how is that legal?
Like how can you stop me from getting my bread? Like, I'm not even like trying to run up the bag. I played a little cheap ass option. Get $200, $300. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to sell. And so it's like,
it's not legal. It gives the hedge funds an opportunity
to really
figure out their next play.
Yeah.
But then you like see, it's still like not fair, because even when they say, oh, we're gonna allow you guys to have limited buy, right? Mm-hmm. They only allow people to get a max of 5 shares per person. Like, what kind of company does that? Well, it's a company that wants to regulate it.
Hey, am I buying Clorox or am I buying stocks? Because last I checked, it show your volume, you got it. I don't even. I mean, hey man, only y'all can get two, man. I know it's a lot of toilet paper at Costco, but only two per family. What?
Yeah,
The
they
fuck,
pulled that.
Man, I can only get 2 packs of meat, bro.
bro?
Yeah.
Heads got to roll, bro. And what sucks is if it was ours and if it was our function, FBI on the way today.
They pulling up.
It would
They
have been
pulling up.
today. It wouldn't have been no news, no conversations. Bro,
Nah.
FBI would have
They
been
at the
at the door.
At 7 a.m. You know they come at 7 a.m. They at first thing in the morning. They at your door. I mean, I don't know personally, but I know
Not speaking
people-
from experience. But that's what I'm
I don't
saying,
know
bro. Like
personally.
it's a sham. I mean, America can't get it right. And we just can't get right. We can't get the
America
racial
free.
right. We can't get the vote right. We can't get
can't
the
get the vote
capital
right.
right. We can't get the vaccines right. Bro, we
Can't
can't
the
get nothing
vaccines
right. And it ain't
we
even
can-
February yet, bro.
It's not February. But I tell you this though. This is, and Dom said this last night, and I don't want to take from it, but I see he dropped off. But Dom, when I talked to Dom last night, he said, "Hey, bro, this is better than any sporting event going on."
What up, love?
I was like, "That's a fact,
Bro,
bro."
it was a movie. It was a movie. It was
was.
great to watch. I ain't never watched 6 hours of CNBC. Ever. I ain't ever. It was better than ESPN, bro. I bet you ESPN wanted to put some on the TV and they couldn't. They should have.
Yeah,
I was on ESPN or I was on NBA, and they was like, the NBA will be discontinued today. Like, if you ever watched NBA Live or NBA Game Pass, it just got the NBA. The game is ended, and I'm like, the Laker game is on. I know the Laker game
I know
is
the
on.
Laker game, boy.
They was like, we ain't look. Y'all go focus on something else.
That's insane, bro. Well, I mean, okay, now what? You know what I'm saying? Like, now, me personally, like, just from a generational wealth university standpoint, like, okay, it was fun 2-3 days, right? Now it's time to get everybody back on freaking track.
Yes.
Right? Like,
yes.
GameStop right now.
How much is GameStop worth right now? Yeah, we've closed out on that. We could, like you said.
I
think it's
personally wouldn't tell
325.
nobody to buy none of that right now. Like, because it's still super volatile. Like tomorrow, like literally, we can wake up tomorrow and that motherfucker can say $3.
Ouch. It's at 312.
You know what I mean? Like, or we can wake up and that motherfucker say 3,000. But I personally did not put none of my money on it. You know what I'm saying? To play around with, like,
My biggest fear was the cash out, bro, which is what Dom spoke of, and Dom got a horror story for your ass with that cash out and unable. And that's another, bro. That's like another strike of like why the shit ain't fair. It ain't right.
Yeah.
Like they just changing the rules. You can't cash out when you cash out. They gonna claim a lot of app problems, bro.
Hey Dom, share the story, man, if you don't mind. Give a lesson to the people.
So Thursday morning, I think I started off with a text from both of you guys. Like, I don't know, somebody was in the text like, "Hey Dom, like, any update on that thing?" Because Wednesday, I told y'all, like, I was able to buy some short puts prior to Robinhood kind of cutting everybody off. And I simply bought those because one, they were inexpensive. Like they weren't going to be super, super crazy. And if the hedge fund had enough capital to bring that shit back down and scare the big guy or scare the little dude, I would have capitalized on it. So it was merely $150 that I paid for these 10 call options. And come Thursday, I got an alert from Trey like, "Hey, how your stock going?" I'm like, "Oh, it's doing good." So I get on at 6:30, and my shit was like, my balance was like at 4,300, and it shot up to like 62. And immediately I'm like, I'm gonna pull out. Like, that's more than what I thought I was gonna get. I'm gonna pull out.
Right.
So I went to go try to sell. And you get the generic Robinhood. Something went wrong with your thing. Like, all right, whatever. There's a lot of volume happening right now. I understand, but like, I need a screen recorded. So I go to screen record it. Well, when I go to screen record and I come back out, my shit went from 62 to 88. And so I open up, because I can't see it live on Robinhood, I open up Trading View or any of these, like I open up I open up so many stock live tabs to just make sure, like, am I seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing? And
Right.
all of them were like, the stock went below 200. So I said, oh man, this is going to be crazy. So it's at 88. Well, then the next minute it went to 12K. And then I said, you know, something's wrong, but I need a sale. Like,
eject.
we'll figure out
eject.
Yeah, we
put the parachute on, and I'm just jumping out. Hey, is this the parachute for my weight size? I hope so. Will I just break a leg or two? Hey, bro, I'm eject.
So I'm sitting here going,
I got like this.
Yeah, you floating. I was floating. You know, that's the down payment for a Tesla. That's the new couches. That's the new furniture. That's the moving. Like, and I still got money to, you know, hold on to.
Yeah.
I said like that. It's more than what I even wanted, which is a fear that I have when it comes to volatile stocks. Because at any minute it could just do that and then swipe you back to even worse than where you were at before. So I'm looking at my thing like, why isn't it selling off my shit? I already have limits. It already passed my 180 limit, and it's not doing so. Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep going. Well, then the next minute, that it was like it recalibrated itself, and then it showed my original amount of money. So I was like, maybe the app is fucked up. Like, maybe it's not really there. But then I go to look at TradeView, and it's like, yo, this shit was actually happening. The hedge funds early in the morning were like, fuck these little dudes. Fuck these little dudes. We gonna get our money back. And then they didn't realize the little dudes was like, oh, by the way, the 2.3 million people we had, you thought we had, we got 6.5 now. Like, and everybody's putting their money. So that shit just went right back up. And it slowly dwindled a little bit, and then it shot up after hours. And I'm like, so y'all ain't gonna let me get my bread or what? And once again, it was $150 bet, which I was okay with losing, because it was money that I had earned the following, like the week prior.
Yeah, you had your window. Yeah, you had your comfort zone.
And that was the only reason why I was going to do it. It wasn't like, here's my stimmy check, I'm gonna fight the man, blah. I'm literally like,
I'm gonna occupy Wall Street bet. I'm
seeing what this stock is doing. This is an educational experience where I feel comfortable letting a small amount of money, or not necessarily a small amount of money, but enough money that I feel comfortable with letting go. But it was a great experience, because it's like, holy crap, we have never seen anything this volatile since like 2008.
Right.
Where it fluctuates up, down, up, down, up, down, like that. And then we've never seen anything where the little guy has been fighting the big guy.
Is winning, yeah.
So for me, it's like, even though I was with the big guys, I was rooting for the little guys. I want to see how much capital we have as a collective, and when driven by a leader or driven by a single goal, it lets you know, like, if everybody just sticks to that goal and hold the line, they could literally balance. Like, somebody in that chat could balance and say, hey, everybody sell off 20% of your stuff. We're gonna take that 20%,
and we're gonna throw it on this.
Here are the other stocks that they also try to short, or they're trying to build off of, and let's go put that money in there and earn a little bit, and then take that little bit of 20% and move. It's a movement that, if done right by the people collectively, it will. I wouldn't say it would equal out the financial disparity between our communities, but it's like, it'll slowly, like, it's gonna make the hedge funds, it's gonna make the bigger people, they're gonna change the rules.
Right.
The rules be changed by next Friday. I got a question though, and that your conversation right there.
They don't want that shit to happen again.
what you just ended on makes me ask you this: how many hedge fund folks are now in Wall Street bets? How many folks are in there watching everything? How many Feds is in there? SEC is in there. Like
absolutely.
That makes me uncomfortable because now they know what the large group want to bet on, and is that insider buying or trading or you know what I mean? Like it changes the game.
But the thing is, Trey, is like the group is so large. It's like look what happened with Robinhood. The volume was so large for them,
They couldn't
and
handle
they couldn't handle it. They had to reach out to Papa, J.P. Morgan, and Chase for a one-day scenario. We need $1 billion for today,
just in case,
just in case some shit pop off. And how many times are they going to be able to do that to their investors?
Right.
You can't do that every single day. You know, look, this is one time we're gonna help you out on this one. You figuring this out,
and I can only imagine the interest on that, bro.
Yeah, it's if the collective of the people come together. Oh yeah, if the collective of the people can come together and figure out how to do this right, it's gonna be scary, and this may give people an opportunity to get their finances that they lost this whole year back.
Yeah, the big picture, right?
You got to think the mentality of it. Like some of these motherfuckers are like, this is all I got. So hopefully I get something out of it.
Senator Warren was asked that question on CNBC yesterday. Like, how do you feel about people spending their stimulus checks? She didn't want to say, don't do it there, but you know, she kind of,
you know what, man? Even before all this mayhem, man. Me personally, man, I took all my stimmies and put them in the market, right? And my thing is like, I'm not gonna say it's nothing. Like the money is nothing, and when I mean that, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm super good. I don't deserve it or need it. I'm saying for how much money we produce and how much money, as far as how much they put out and gave to us, is nothing, right? So you gotta figure out. I saw a meme. You either gonna sell dope, you gonna put it in the stock market, or you
$600.
You just gonna spend it all, right?
$600
so how
in San
else are you
Diego.
gonna flip it? And this came at the perfect time after getting a $600 stimmy. Right, $600 in San Diego is what, a weekend at your favorite taco shop? You know what I mean? It's nothing, man. So it's embarrassing just to even for them to even argue and go back and forth to be like, yeah, we just gonna give y'all this 600. Like, wait, what? Like, do the math. That's $1.34 a day for the year. You telling me for $1.34, this is how much. This is what y'all think of us. $1.34 a day with a $600 stimmy. And y'all, even if it was $2,000, it's still not enough money for nobody. But I'm super giddy. I hope they run it up again. And like Dom said, this is the way for that. Some people that was probably on their last. I hope they hit 500K, 600K, and pull it out and be able to get all their bread, man. Because these motherfuckers don't care about it.
They're not gonna give them that bread, bro. They gonna make sure that shit hovers around 1 to 300, and you won't see that bitch go past 450. I bet. That's the bet.
But I want to leave you with one thing, too. As this is happening, right? Like the people who held majority equity in GameStop are the people who are like the CEO, the VP, all these people. Now that they've gotten all this equity, right? Like they potentially could bail out because GameStop ain't gonna be like, even though they hired the dude from Chewy who made his company profitable and sold off, like what can GameStop do that they haven't done in the last 5 years that they are going to do in the next 6 to 8, 12 months that is going to make this stock stay at the same level as Apple, Tesla,
Nothing.
GM?
Nothing. They got to fight against Sony and Microsoft. They are the Sony and Microsoft is their competitor when it comes to gaming, and all they shit is digitally. You can do digitally. So what exactly? What is GameStop going to do different? Nothing. What? Let you come in here.
What is it? Yeah.
What? Let you come in here and sample the game so everybody can catch COVID? You know, like they ain't gonna do nothing, man. But they're gonna change the lighting. They're gonna put somebody like somebody that's like fit and attractive at the front desk. Like they're not gonna do anything. And it's been the same.
They had an opportunity.
Yeah, they missed it, man. Now you want to change after you didn't got 14 bills? Like, no, man, they're not gonna do anything, man. And I'm still not shopping there, and I'm not trading in shit because y'all don't give out no money.
And let's see if they treat their employees a little better.
Hell no.
They just close the stores often. So
They still close.
Yo, they made all these billions. What they gonna do for all the people that lost their jobs?
nothing.
They can get unemployment.
Bro, when I was in there buying them games 2 weeks ago, it was so depressing. Them people in there was
It's
so
always
depressing.
depressing, bro.
Bro, it was so depressing.
Hey, we live in California. It's sunny out here. You walk in a GameStop, it feel like you in Seattle, bro.
Yes.
I've wanted to
depressed.
jump off the fucking top of GameStop every time I go in there, and I got the dude down my throat like, yo, you sure you don't want to put 20 down on? Like, I came here for the Madden, bro. I didn't come here to fight. I didn't come here for World of Warcraft. I came here for the 2K, the Madden, and the Call of Duty. I don't want to play hockey. I don't want to play golf. I don't want to play Super Mario Bros. Adventures. I come every year for the same three.
This dude said, "Hey, you want to? Demon Souls just came out for pre-order. You want to put $5 down on it? Oh, your Gamer Pro magazine subscription has expired. You want to renew it? Motherfucker, you closed it. Whoa, where am I gonna get this magazine from?
Who's sending it to me?
Yeah,
Who's sending me the
And
magazine?
you know what? Hey, you know what's sad? Because I have a 7-year-old. Bro, he's excited to go there. Like, he want to go. And we see the same whack shit every time. But he want to go. So, and you got to remember, ain't no Toys R Us. When he hit Toys R Us when he was 5. And so that was like gold. But you remember when you used to go to Toys R Us, bro? It was heaven.
Hey, brother, you need some of these in your car.
Hey, Prince,
Hey, bro,
I
I just got
you need some of these.
Cold Pops. Hey, we got the new exclusive
This is
Black
what I
Knuckle
get from
Funko
GameStop,
Pop.
bro. Send me and Prince Hakeem. This is what I get from GameStop.
That's G right there. That's dope. Yeah, man.
Hey, with that said, I got a dip.
Yeah, we got to close out, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. Great week, great experience, great learning lessons.
Yeah.
Look forward to what is going to happen next week, man.
See you motherfuckers on Monday with a new game plan, and we about to get to a different bag. We not about to sit here and play this GameStop AMC shit with y'all, man. We get on these growth stocks. You feel me?
Yes.
We'll see. We may be putting up some stuff next week.
Hey, man. It was silver and gold today. So, ain't no telling what the play is next week.
Yeah,
So,
AMC might be popping off.
And I'm not playing with none of that.
They gonna bring over.
I'm good. I'm probably put some more bread on Neo. Let's see what happens.
This is the After School Convo with TreyPeasy.com.
Yeah.
Don Jordan.
Yep.
I am your boy Shooter, University Press. And this is Generational Wealth University.
Word up.
We out.
Generational wealth, that's the key. My parents ain't have shit, so that shift started with me.